Hello crafty friends, Amanda here with Crafting with Amanda. Welcome to the Coast to Coast collaboration. It says Close to My Heart Maker, but that is no longer the case. I have opened the gates and anybody that is a crafter can come and play along with our prompts. So for July, Kim picked home, screenshot, circles or stripes, or layers. So I started with the first prompt of home and kind of combined it with the screenshot, and I went back to my social media feed and I found these photos from when I was creating a rock river at our California home. We had finished the inside reconstruction and the landscaping was also 50 years old and needed some updating and cleaning out. So there was this area by the front of in the front of our yard by the road that was all ivy, and it was kind of hilled up, and it was a mess. And it's funny, as I was pulling things out of there, because there was a whole bunch of different plants trying to poke up through the ivy, and I don't have a true before picture of that, but I found all of these pots of flower arrangements that they had just put the pot in the ground, just bare pot on the ground with all the ivy. There was no irrigation system, so I'm not sure. It was just by nature that they got watered. A lot of them were succulents that were in these pots, but some of them were not. And so as I was clearing all this stuff out, I was trying to formulate a plan for how to include the slope into our project. So now going back to the prompts, I have my home picture, I have my screenshot, I need stripes, and I need layers. So I went to the July, August Close to My Heart book, and on page 17 is this wonderful layout. And it had all of these layers, and it had some paper in the background going left to right that I could incorporate my stripes in. It also had some circle elements. I thought this was just going to be perfect. So I grabbed a piece of paper and some highlighters, and I was just trying to play with it. And then I used these little pink post-it tapes cut up to represent the photo sizes, just so I can move them around. And so I was doing that, and then I decided I need to actually play with this and find the papers I want to use. So here it is, the layout. I'm kind of playing around with the photos, but you can definitely see that base idea came up from that sketch, or actually the layout on page 17. So while I'm going to glue down all of my papers that I've cut, I'm going to let my Cricut do some work. And I went and grabbed the Backyard Bliss digital collection from Close to My Heart and cut out all of these vines, because like I said, the ivy in the front yard, it was well rooted in. The homeowners are probably still struggling with that, but eventually they can tackle it if they stay on top of it. Cut out all of these pots, and I chose to do a couple of them out of the terracotta color kind of, but then I did a couple of them out of the pattern paper, because like I said, there were some glazed pots, there were some terracotta pots, there wasn't any just plastic pots, but they were, seriously, I probably pulled 20 of them from a 1 cup size up to a 2 gallon size. And then River Rock is my title because that's what I decided I was going to do. We lived on the side of the mountain. They called it Rock Crescenta instead of La Crescenta. And so when they were doing the landscaping in the backyard, the guys would find rocks for me. When they were doing landscaping and cleaning out stuff on the side yard, they would find the big rocks and boulders. We had a plumbing issue that they had to come and dig a 4x4 hole in our front yard. And so we had rocks from all of that I didn't want them to just go to a landfill. And so we incorporated them into our landscaping. So here I am taking kind of this vine that I customized through the Cricut, like I said, the Backyard Bliss digital art collection. And then I'm just kind of having it be my thread or my arrows, I'll say, that kind of guide you through this layout. So I did my pots of flowers, and all of those I just inked off camera and layered the green on top of the colored flowers. I did 3 layers on the word Rock River. So there's the sapphire blue big outline, and then there's another gray in between with the toffee top, or craft paper words, letters. And I chose those colors because they went with the papers, but I didn't know how else to incorporate all of the grays and the whites from the rocks themselves. Then from this Flower Shop card paper pack, the stickers that come with it, I pulled this journaling piece because it had, like I said, this little banner of flowers on it, and I thought that was just perfect to go with what I was doing to showcase these photos. I'm trying out different pieces that I cut. I don't like this, so I'm going to go ahead and pull those out and pull them to the side, and then I'm going to put some ivy back down. Again, going back to the let's use the ivy or the strings of leaves. I can't even think of what it's called. I apologize. To help you guide your eye through the photos that are here. And I did add the date from my social media post on the bottom of the photo. And here I found in my stash these wonderful flower sequins. They're white and somewhat translucent. And so I'm just gonna pepper these throughout the vines. The actual ivy that grew in our yard did not have flowers. I never saw it flower. There were other flowers within it, like I said. So I'm taking some artistic license here, adding this on. But I just encourage you to find inspiration wherever you can. There's at least 3 other ladies playing along this month with the Coast to Coast. Linda from the Scrapbooking Photographer, Barbie from Barbie's Paper Creations, and Dana from Designs by Dana. And I will have a playlist with all of their videos in there. Kim Ferguson is missing from the list. Our fearless leader is having to, or has chosen to spend time with her mom, as her mom is navigating a health issue, pretty serious. So this is my layout. I have the layers, I have the stripes. I'm talking about our landscaping from our home in California, and I added screenshot of a social media post where I was talking about what I did. Let's hear what our plans are for August now.
It is time now for our August of 2023 Coast to Coast draw for our Ready, Set, Go and bonus cards. Let's start with our Ready. Friendships. Our Set. Song lyrics or poem. Go. Monochromatic color. And the bonus. Interactive. These are your prompts for the August Coast to Coast collaboration video hops. Please use the prompt hashtag AUG, that will be hashtag C2C AUG23. We hope you'll play along with these prompts and share with us your creativity.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all the information in the description below the video with the other gals that are playing along. And if you want to join in our Facebook group link. Blessings.